So here we are. The Tesla came all in one piece, so it's possible. So if you come here in the winter, check your tires. I'm using the Nokia Acapelite 8 studded tires. Norwegian guys, they recommend these tires, so because there's lots of ice in the road and lots of snow. Four-wheel drive also highly recommended. Cannot give you any example why, but very highly recommended by the Norwegian guys. So that's what we always recommend. Oh yeah, and then of course bring some good clothes because it's a bit cold over here. We are here right now in Nordkapp. We are waiting for the convoy to start moving. We have 5 minutes, so we will be going to our hotel. It's gonna be a long way. The map says almost 4 hours. Yeah, about what we're talking. We're not gonna stop to charge. We're gonna arrive 25%, so there is a charger in Onisvag, but I think there is no need to go there because it's also 7 kilowatts. It's very slow. This one here is closed for the weekend, and then when we arrive there we have our charger. Okay, let's see here what we have. Numbers. So we have done 800 kilometers almost to get to Nordkapp. Of course, it's not direct. We took some shortcuts. Our average consumption was 226. We did a little bit of hypermolding somewhere, so otherwise our average would be a bit higher. And yeah, now it's gonna be all the way down, so since last charge it's gonna be a bit lower because we have been coming from Onisvag to Nordkapp all the way up, so quite high consumption. Now probably gonna do a bit lower. Yeah, and then we will be reporting how it goes. Yeah, so we are going down the hill in this big tunnel, 6 kilometers tunnel. And the consumption, of course, it's negative, so I'm regenerating energy, and you can actually see the percentage of the battery going up. So we started at 72, now it's 73, and with some luck we go to 74. I'm not sure if we can see that on the video, but we are approaching the end of the tunnel, or at least the end of the downhill. But yeah, this is a nice way to regenerate energy while we drive. Compared to the fossil car, we will never get this energy back or this gasoline back. Oh, look at this mountain. Huge mountain. We are going inside through the tunnel. It must be a big tunnel here. We have been driving already a lot. Lots of snow. See how it goes. Huge tunnel. Huge park. 3 kilometers tunnel. Let's see if someone is coming. It's green light, let's go. Good thing about the tunnels is that I can use the autopilot sometimes. Not this one. If they have the lines I can use, but not this one. tunnel. It's a 5 kilometers tunnel, so it's really long. It's almost going to the Nordkapp island. And in these tunnels there is no ventilation. So what happens is that the fumes of the cars, of the fossil cars, they stay here in the tunnel. And then when we get in, the air conditioner was picking it up, was pulling this air inside. It was smelling really bad. So I have this feature, PO weapon defense mode. We activate it, it's on now, and after 1 minute maybe, we didn't feel anything. Like the air doesn't smell to fumes anymore. So really good feature for this situation where outside is really polluted. We finally arrived to Alta after well, 2 days. Yeah, we didn't plan sleeping one day in NUNES. We thought it was possible to go and back in 1 day. It's impossible. We have to stay there. The convoy is in the morning. But yeah, we arrived. We came directly from Nordkapp to Alta, and we didn't stop anywhere. Or, well, we stopped just for, you know, doing basic stuff, taking pictures. And yeah, so we are already at 1,000 kilometers. We already used a lot of energy, 233 kilowatt hour, and yeah, we arrived with 16%. So yeah, with a 90D you can do it perfectly. With a 75D, I probably have to make some calculations because you have theoretically you have 15 kilowatt less. So probably we would arrive with 0% or with 1% or something like that, because the consumption is slightly lower probably. But yeah, I think the 60D might be a bit complicated to do this trip. Of course you can do it, but you have to stop and charge. Like we want to do it one way without stopping, and we couldn't actually stop in Skydi. We could only stop in NUNES. So yeah, if you want to do it one way, yeah, 75D or 90D, that's what I think it's best. So now we're gonna plug it in, and tomorrow is full, or later tonight is full, and then we are gonna check it out a bit more of Alta. We'll probably check some northern lights, and you know, there's a church over there. We probably take a picture there, so you can see. But yeah, overall the car is quite stable in the road. If it's salted road, it's super stable. When there is lots of snow, I think the car is a bit heavy, so if because of that, you might have to slow down in some corners. So I was a bit too fast sometimes, and then it slid in one of them, and then I got to be scared next one. But there is really no problem. You feel like super tight to the road, and the car handles really well. So I'm really happy with this car. It was my first big road trip. I have been to Rovaniemi trip, but this one was really winter conditions, really harsh conditions, very cold outside, windy, snow everywhere. The tires, like around the tires, is full of snow, full of ice. And the car handles very well. If we have chargers on the way, I think this is like no problem at all, like better than any fossil car you can find. So yeah, I recommend this for a road trip. My recommendation is also to plan a little bit with the PlugShare application. I can make a video about it later or some other day. And yeah, so now tomorrow we are gonna go to Kolari, and that's our last leg of the trip. Then we are gonna report on it as well. This is our last day of the trip. We are in the last leg. So what's gonna be is like this. We are driving all the way from Alta to Kolari in Finland. The trip planner says we arrived there with 10%, but I'm not gonna trust it, so I'll probably make one stop in Finland to charge the car a little bit, like 20-30 minutes. And then with that extra charge we go to the train, and we might be able to reach Helsinki with some charge, because during the night the train is very cold, so the battery is gonna lose some energy. But yeah, 4 hours, almost 5 hours trip to Finland, so I hope we can reach there a bit faster than that. Otherwise we might be a little bit too late. But off we go. So we arrived to Kolari. This is the only charger. It's a Fortum charge and drive with 2 sockets, 22 kilowatt. Yeah, we had a little bit problem starting this machine. So if you don't have the RFID, like to put it there, you have to use the app, and the app is a bit problematic. It doesn't really work very well. It's like a web view or something like that, and I didn't really like it. So I'm gonna show you a little bit information about the trip. Okay, so let's see if I can focus this. Yeah, okay. So we came from Alta and we arrived here with 7%. Now it's at 12. We've been charging a little bit. So we did this in 4 hours 47 minutes non-stop driving, so 200 watt-hour per kilometer. So it means that it's possible to come from Alta directly to Kolari non-stop with a 90D. And we were a bit afraid it was not possible, but I didn't really speed down. I was always following the speed limits, like normal speed, not hypermiling, always using the air conditioning. I use range mode, so that's the only thing I did. But yeah, it's like completely possible. Now we are charging here. It's a bit hard to see the screen. I'm gonna show you this one. But yeah, we are charging 11 kilowatt right now. We are charging here a little bit, and then we have some time, like 10 more minutes to charge, and then we go to the train back to Helsinki.